Hello YouTubers, this is a noobifier. I wanted to highlight the second of the pair of live streams over on noobifier 2. If you're not aware, I operate a second YouTube channel that's focused more on things such as live streaming, simulation, and behind the scenes. It's a smaller channel that I use to keep subjects separated. You may be here to see joystick reviews, starcitizen content, and if the other things that I spoke about interest you, all you need to do is subscribe over there on noobifier 2. Friday night I did my second Zero to Hero for the Logitech McLaren G Challenge. It went much better the second night, and things were super easy. My friend Pete was over. Pete is a car nut and a great friend, and he's driven sim at my place often, but he isn't what we would call an expert in sim. This is a great contrast for Kyle, who is also a car nut but drifts, drags, and races. Kyle was over the night before. With two sim systems, I have 2 copies of most games so we can play together when friends come over. I logged both of us in and associated both Steam and Discords to the challenge. Once that was done, we could enter qualification matches. It made it a lot easier to get into the same match being side by side. Being the pro streamer that I am, I left my microphone muted for at least the first 15 minutes of the stream. It was horrible. Anyways, I won't do that again.
It's up to you. You can talk about the people in the picture behind you.
These are the audience, the fans. Fans.
We got beach.
They're black and white. They don't really want to be in 2023, so they're stuck in the past. They're black and white.
Stuck in the past.
But I got my boys back here that are super envious that I get to sit here every week and play in a sim, 6 degree of freedom motion sim. And they all need one. But that means they have to come visit and check it out.
They should probably come check out.
Yeah.
So we're basically putting up the picture to goat them into coming.
Yeah, giving them a blast of shit saying you should be here.
Weekly.
Racing with us.
Pete and I began by doing some familiarization laps on Brands Hatch in a McLaren 720S. After we both had a better appreciation for the track, we entered a race. When entered, the timer is when the server is going to be created, so searching for it before that won't help. Once the server's ready, you search for it, enter the password, enter the lobby, and choose the 720 McLaren, and then things begin. You have a 5-minute practice, a 5-minute qualifier, and then a 10-minute race. Pete laid down a 135, and my best that night was a 131 during the practice. It's interesting to see how all of the cars drive differently in ACC. The McLaren 720 is a super light and super powerful car, but if you put any gas down in the corners, the front gets lighter and you start to understeer or plow. This car teaches you how to modulate and control all the corners. So it's better to slow down all the way to first, make your hairpin, rather than trying to max out a bit too much and making you run wide. I qualified faster than Pete, but slower than our third, and we got our rolling start. Something messed up where the third person never achieved the correct speed to actually begin the race, so we were all teleported back to the pits. We sat there for 2 minutes, confused, not knowing what was going on, and then we both got bored and logged out to try something else. It was funny because after 10 minutes, we accidentally went back to the original race, and our third player, the guy, had mysteriously started the race after we left. So he was able to lap alone, and he finally logged a win and a clean race because he was unopposed. Both Pete and I feel that that was done on purpose to increase his stats, so if you enter a race and that happens to you, don't leave because both of us received a DNS and a black mark on our stats. Most gamers are great, and others do this kind of stupid stuff to get around the rules. Anyways, we entered another race and things were looking much better. We did the 5-minute practice, the 5-minute qualification. Once again, we had a third person in the race. That person was outlapping me by like 3 or 4 seconds a lap and outlapping Pete by 8 seconds a lap. So it didn't really matter. They just kind of raced all by themselves again. And it really didn't change anything between Pete and I because the point was for Pete and I to race. It was fun to lap, but more fun to race, especially with a friend. We went back to Sim Racing GP to see our stats, and now with that race, we're both eligible to win prizes as part of the Logitech McLaren G Challenge. After that, just to spice things up, we swapped over to Nürburgring in LMP cars. That lasted about an hour, and we ended the stream having had a great time together. If you'd like to race me, please message me, and please tune in tonight if you see noobifier 2 go live, because we're actually going to stream Warhammer 40k. It might be something you've never seen before. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. It's been a pleasure using the Logitech Pro Direct Drive wheelbase. There's a detailed review of all of my thoughts linked up now and at the end. Drive quick.
Okay, get ready.
Like
YouTube corner.
What are you doing?
Oh! What are you doing?
What do you mean? Oh,
What do you
totally
mean?
brake checked me.
I did not do that on purpose. I was looking at YouTube corner.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to crash, and then here comes some lunatic coming up behind me. Like he's driving a Vespa and just giving her. I wouldn't brake check you, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What are you
There
doing?
you go. Where are you going? How did you not get past me? Where'd you go? Where are you at?
I was examining the grass.
I was also examining the grass. All right. I'm going to slow it down. Where are you at?
No, don't.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
We need the
fucking
nitrous.
pickup on this thing, man. Holy shit.
It drifts, man.
It
It's so
fucking
sketchy.
does all sorts of shit. Mini carousel. Oh, I see a blue speck. It's coming up hot.
Bloody hell. No!
Pivoting. No, actually not on purpose. I just gave it way too hot. Oh, did I fuck you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I wasn't going for that.
I know. This is why it's funny, because it's funny if it's you and I, but if it's that French dude,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not funny.
No.
You're like, damn you, you're wrecking my fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of car this is, but I don't think it's real.
No, this thing seems absolutely not possible. Crazy shit that it's doing. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Full on fucking, what are you doing? I see what you're doing. I can play your game.
It's just a serving suggestion.